Hello and welcome to Points of the Crown. It is Wednesday, October 22nd, coming hot off the presses from Baltimore Comic-Con, and we already have some Baltimore fans on the Instagram chat. Out of nowhere, Instagram's popping off. What's up, Frost? Good seeing you, buddy.
What
Thanks for hanging out this weekend. And I am Steve Messenger, your host, and of course, we've got James at Sketching the Beast. What's up, James?
What's going on, man?
Oh, just getting over the con crud.
I feel you there.
You know, it's kind of, it's not funny. It's not the right word. On the way to the con, I stopped at the Sheets at Breezewood. It's a regular stop for me to get some emergency, get that vitamin C. And the gal at the cash register took it out of my hand and she said, "I need this." I'm like, "Is this being confiscated? What's happening there?"
Yeah, what?
She's like, "Oh, I have lots of kids and they all go to school." And I'm like, well,
okay.
It's back in aisle 3 if you want it. You need to take mine.
That's hilarious.
My little awkward exchange. Yeah, the audacity.
The audacity.
Frost is one of my favorite. I don't think cameo is the right word, but I look forward to seeing Frost every year, especially at Baltimore. So he has the creepiest cosplay that he's put together, and people don't know how to interact. Like, in character, nailing it, crushing it, and I just like, "Yo, what's up?" And he'd look at me, sometimes nod, sometimes fist bump, but I love the fact that everybody else is like, I don't know how to handle this.
That's hilarious. What was he cosplaying as?
It's like a really cool, it almost looks like it could be something like a Sith from Star Wars meets like something from The Ring, but it's his own creation.
Cool.
And it's creepy as hell. I love it. And stays in character the whole time. People don't know how to handle it, freaks them out. I think he gets a kick out of it. I get a kick out of it. So good to see you hanging in the chat, guys. Guys, if you could hit like on the stream while you're here, we're going to be talking about Baltimore tonight. We're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. James, you were there too.
I was, yes.
One of the rare occurrences where we're both in the same landmark place at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're hanging out with, what's up?
Oh, I was going to say, it just stinks we weren't able to get anything going as far as hanging out, but maybe next time.
Yeah, I think you had your hands full.
Yeah.
Yes. You got the kids helping you sell?
Yes.
How many spills did they rack up?
I think we ended the weekend on 4.
4 spills. Yeah.
4 spills, yes.
I had I think none of Baltimore. I usually have 1 or 2 in general. But hell yeah. Well, guys, we're gonna cover a lot tonight. I am also in the process of getting ready for Cincy tomorrow. So we're gonna try to go for a full show. We've got plenty when I say we've got plenty to talk about. It was probably the most painful scraping things together. There's not a lot of big stories coming out of, like, New York didn't have much. Baltimore didn't have a whole lot.
No.
But before we get to all that, we have a segment that has kind of become a regular segment on how to get away with it.
All right.
We have a new install. I need to get a stinger that's like some stunning music.
Yeah.
Some lights. Yeah. Maybe like an Ocean's 11 like team assembly.
Yes.
This happened, I believe, last week.
There you go.
Have you heard about the French crown jewels getting stolen in broad daylight?
Oh, maybe.
Buddy.
The Louvre.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had chainsaws or something?
Angle grinders.
Oh, okay, angle grinders. Really?
Yeah.
Like,
Turns out you can break into just about anything with an angle grinder.
I mean,
It's-
yeah. That had to have been loud, though.
Check that out. Rental equipment. Getting up
Get
there.
out of here.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, these guys had it figured out. This is a little bit above the I was sleepwalking defense. This is some serious planning.
Yeah.
Truck with a portable furniture elevator to the
Furniture
museum. They
elevator.
use the elevator to get up onto a balcony.
I guess that's pretty
They
important in
then cut
these
through a window
older
using
cities.
what appeared to be angle grinders. Once inside the gallery,
Look at
police
this.
use the grinders
It's like a
to
level out of
threaten guards
Hitman.
and to cut into display cases containing Napoleonic and royal jewelry.
Whoa.
Dude. Wild stuff.
This is crazy. This is like something you'd hear about in like one of those movies. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh wow, the Louvre got robbed.
Pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Siren Song? What's up, guys, on Instagram? I moved my Instagram window over to the same screen so I could see stuff. So
Yes, there you go.
Siren, glad your commission got to you in one piece, buddy. Thanks again for that. Dave, what's good? Ben, what's up, buddy? The biggest pain in Baltimore was power going out. I did hear that there was a hotel that had an issue. I don't know if like someone hit a telephone pole or something.
Oh yikes!
But yeah, there were some power outages. I didn't experience any outages at the condo.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Chris, I think you missed the memo. This is the how to get away with it segment, and here you are admitting guilt. What's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a minute. I know you've been busy traveling. Says it was me. I have the jewels. I rented everything with cold hard cash from Comic Cons. There's no paper trail. Well, except for this comment. Nice. Admission of guilt.
Oh man, FBI's gonna be knocking on your door.
Nah.
Or not the FBI. What do they have? Interpol, right?
Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah. I think that's the one. Yeah, it is weird stuff, and I always wonder, like, what do you do with these things once you have them? You know?
Yeah, you can't sell them. Unless you know somebody on the black market. I don't know.
Black market, you could. I suppose there would be some like warlords or some like criminal leaders that would love to have it on display, just to show that they can.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like, what's a guy you can't go down to like your local pawn shop and be like, hey, just found this in my grandma's dresser,
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He croaked and we were cleaning things out, and once you know it, crown jewels. Like or
like what's that show, the Antiques Roadhouse show that they have?
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, this happens to be
priceless
crown jewels. Yeah.
This is George Washington's actual wooden teeth. Wouldn't you know it? There was a bunch of power outages around town about 30 minutes after the con ended. Didn't get power out up until wow.
Oh.
I did my absolute damnedest to make sure I was broken down and ready to go get in line. So I was probably waiting in my car when the power was out. I do appreciate a good evil laugh. Good evil laugh. So here's the extent of what they took. They got this really nice crown.
Tried but failed to set their truck on fire before fleeing on the motorcycles. They were in and out of the gallery,
trying to burn the evidence.
7 minutes.
Yeah. 7 minutes.
Stolen jewels once belonged to French royalty or imperial rulers and include diadems, necklaces, earrings, and brooches. French authorities described the items as priceless.
It's Friday, he says.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, that makes sense. I didn't. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have anywhere around that.
Yeah. Dropped a crown belonging to Empress Eugenie.
Like, what are you gonna do with this crown? Like, you're gonna be watching MTV one day and you're gonna have Flava Flav pop up wearing this. Flava Flav.
Flava Flav.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I can't imagine wearing this as royalty anyways. Like,
no.
If I was
heavy. Yeah.
No, heavy, and
I barely like wearing this crown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Right? Imagine you're trying to eat soup and this thing slides off your head and just falls straight in the chowder. Just
Yeah, I don't know. They got it's. I mean, if it's made out of gold, they must take the diamonds off and smelt it. That's the best idea. I like it.
well,
Otherwise, right? Like,
I found another article that talks about that.
oh, okay.
It's pretty much if it doesn't go to like black market sellers.
The museum's first. In
Um,
1911, an Italian national.
we're gonna get to Mona Lisa here in a second because this is wild too. I
Hmm.
think I remember hearing about this back in the day, but yeah, they're saying that the other thing they would do is like smelt everything down, sell the gold, sell the jewels, piecemeal it out. Still weird thing to show up to like a jeweler and be like, you know, check out all these amethysts I randomly found that happened to be the size of, oh, I don't know, the crown jewels.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
You never know, man. I don't know that one guy that's on TikTok. He does the gold giveaways. I don't know why he's just giving away money, but dude just walks around town with like actual 24 karat gold chains around his neck and diamonds in his pocket that you just like then just like gives them to people. They're like, what's more valuable, this or this? And then he gives them the whatever they guess. It's like,
Interesting.
why have I not run into this guy? I mean, I guess I'm not obviously not in New York City, but still.
Oh, with our luck, James, we would point to the thing that you thought was worth more, and it's like a $20 Target,
Yeah, right.
jewelry special.
Yeah.
Well, a $30,000 chain walks away.
Yeah.
Well, I guess to offset it, I mean, there are plenty of metal recyclers that just accept truckloads of catalytic converters.
Yep, exactly. They don't question where it comes from.
No, they're just happy that they have it and they're
Yep.
going to make money. And
Yep.
so, yeah, I guess over in France, over in Paris, they must have a number of jewelers that, have pretty low standards to fact checking and security and that sort of thing. But did you know Mona Lisa was stolen?
I did not.
It was a long time ago. Check this out.
Stole Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. It was found 2 years later. And in 1983,
What was the year on
Mona
that?
Lisa. Italian national stole Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. It was found. This heist wasn't the museum's first. In 1911,
1911.
Decades
Oh, wow.
later, in
1911.
Paris's Modern
Whoa.
Art Museum has also been targeted. In 2010, a thief
Yeah.
made off with more than $120 million worth of artworks.
So you got all these people running in, climate protesters that are throwing paint and stuff all over these paintings, and they could just be stealing them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You all right, buddy?
Yeah,
You okay? That was a delayed reaction.
it was. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. All good. So yeah, interesting stuff. People getting away with crimes, guys. The reason why I have all of you here tonight is I have been planning on stealing the Hope Diamond, and I'm putting together a team.
Okay. Ocean's 12, Ocean's 11. There we go.
How many people we got watching between platforms?
Looks like one on Instagram.
Yeah, we got a
all
right, so
3
we got
or
a
4 on
handful.
YouTube. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Perfect. All right. So we're gonna do it. Actually, I heard that the best place to rob, Walmart. Leading up to the first. Apparently they're the largest cash handling first of the month, like government checks that come in.
Oh, wow.
Apparently most Walmarts are cash heavy going on to the first.
All right.
Well, Dave's in. That's
Yeah.
I think that's all I need. Dave's
I'm in, man.
We
I'm
got
in.
this.
Yeah,
He's got-
I'm in. Let's
Got
go.
the tools, got the know-how. So yeah, Hope Diamond. That is the goal. And back in the day when I first started hatching this plan, I was like, if I stole the Hope Diamond, what girl would be stupid enough to say no if I asked her to marry me? Right?
Yeah. There
And
you
the
go.
plan- this was back when Underworld was popping. I was going to ask Kate Beckinsale.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know who it'd be today. I'd have to think about that.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So-
Kate Beckinsale is still pretty good looking, so she looks different, but she still looks good.
Absolutely. Chris says, "Hey, how have y'all been? Sorry I haven't logged on in months. It's been no nonstop busy, but in other news, crowns are stolen. Points at the crowns, so you have some splaining to do. That's right.
There you go. There you go.
That's right. Yeah, so that's the plan, guys. Apparently, they we're not going to read this whole article because there's lots of reading, but apparently they're saying that the burglars are going to melt all this stuff down, and it has an inestimable heritage and historical value that's going to end up going into somebody's Bunsen burner.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
I mean, it's probably worth way less once it's melted down than it would have been just sold as is. But yeah.
wouldn't be some shit if you went to a local jeweler and they're like, "Is this from the Crown Jewels?" And sheepishly you're like, "Yeah, it is." And they're like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
"Thank God you melted this down. That thing was god awful." And they give you double.
That would be something, man. That would be something.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
That would not be my luck. So James, we were at Baltimore Comic-Con.
Yes,
this last
sirree.
weekend. It was I like the footage this guy got. I don't know if this is like paid footage or
Like
if he
drone or something. Like,
if he's
whoa.
somehow flew a drone around the city. I don't know if that's legal.
Yes, crazy.
But thoughts and opinions. Baltimore, what'd you think?
I have a lot to unpack here. I'll be honest, Steve. So I'll start with my biggest pain point of the show, and then I'll get into the good parts. Right, biggest pain point of the show so far has been loadout. Okay,
No.
last year I didn't have to load out because I just took my cart and got the heck out of there. This year was a little bit more convoluted because of all the new stuff I have, and then of course my wife was also doing the show, right? And I had the kids, so we had a U-Haul.
I'm sorry. The way you were phrasing that, because of all the stuff I had, my wife,
yes, the wife, and
my
the
kids, all the stuff I had, my family.
Yes, the family extras I had. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, she had her whole booth and everything, and usually like we can get away with a lot because with just walking all our stuff because we sell a lot of stuff, so we end up with boxes less of things. This was not entirely true for this show, unfortunately. So yeah, we had a lot of unpacking to do. It took an hour and some change to even get to the dock.
Yep.
And then it took them another 45 minutes to get me a spot because I had the U-Haul. That was a big pain point for them, apparently. So here's the one thing that I want to make mention is and this is probably something that I'm not aware of why this is the case, but there was a ton of parking space that they were not utilizing at all.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine how many vendors, if they had used the whole parking area in the back lot there, how many vendors could have loaded in, loaded out, and been gone within an hour. That was not the case. So yes, that really, really sucked because then we didn't get home till about 2:00 in the morning.
So the thing that sticks out to you most about this whole convention is really hard to leave it.
Well, yes, that was my biggest one. That was my biggest pain point. So I'll get into the good parts here in a second. I want to hear your thoughts.
No, I mean I know that it takes on average about an hour to hour and a half to get to the dock if you need to use it, and it's not easy to not use the dock.
Yeah.
It's not like other cities where it's really easy to just doll your stuff out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I turned on a good podcast and got comfortable and was listening to someone talk about Lucifer Valentine.
Lucifer Valentine, huh?
Yeah.
Who's this?
This is like a big internet conspiracy, man.
Uh-oh.
So Lucifer, I don't know if it's Valentine or Valentine. I feel like it should be Valentine. Apparently makes his own like low budget like B horror movies.
Oh, okay.
And not about bees, but like, B rated. Like B, like not your A team, your B team.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know if he uses bees or not. Maybe he does. Anyways,
he's got trained bees.
Or maybe not trained. That could be part of the horror.
Yeah. Yes, that might be. Yeah.
But apparently, like this dude is incredibly elusive. Tricks people into signing these contracts that effectively he gets to torture them on video.
Oh wow.
And I guess a lot of the actors and actresses just disappear. And oftentimes they are the victims in these movies, and then their digital footprint's gone and they're never really heard from again.
Whoa.
So I was
Okay.
listening to a little it was a troll that was doing a documentary, but he was like trying to track this guy down and all this stuff. And that ate up about an hour. So it worked out pretty
Oh,
good.
okay,
But
cool.
allegedly he found the dude
Oh,
somewhere in California. He has obviously his name's not Lucifer Valentine. That's not his real name.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, he has like this whole they called it a grooming syndicate, I believe was the term, that he had Facebook groups that he would befriend girls on, get them to do like humiliating things to like ingratiate themselves. And then he would ask them to star in movies. And then he would threaten them if they told anyone anything.
Oh wow.
So
Nice.
interesting little like side chasm of internet
Yeah.
lore history.
Our
But
next deep dive right there. We're gonna solve the mysteries.
dude, from what the guy was saying, he watched a bunch of the movies and he said it was hard to get through most of them,
Oh
like
wow.
without being sick. Like
Oh,
it's
that
um
bad, huh?
he even
Yikes.
pulled up like there's a bunch of internet reviews too, people like talking about the movies, and they're all like, the gore was so realistic. I don't know who you got to do the gore, but the gore was great. Like everybody loved the gore. You know?
Uh-huh.
Like if you went to the wedding and the short rib was fantastic and everyone's talking about the short rib, oh, the short rib is so great. Um, except it's the gore being consistently amazing across all the movies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay.
So aside from that, Ben says they let people drive in and park where Artist Alley was after most of them were gone. Yeah, I was holding you guys up. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks. Way to go.
Yep.
You
I
jerk.
You're welcome. I yeah, no, it's a good show. I mean, Baltimore has always been a good show for me. I kind of take a residency towards the back. That's where they have the celebrities now, but from what I heard, most of the celebrities weren't that busy.
Yeah, I mean, they had like 2 or 3 celebrities last year, and it didn't drive any traffic. And then there was like the celebrities. They said they were celebrities, like the voice actor. Well, maybe they didn't announce them. Did they announce them? The guys that were at the Unknown Comic booth. Did they announce that they were part of the
They
show?
they made a couple announcements here
Did
and
they?
there.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So those guys were in front of me, and yeah, they weren't busy at all either.
Mm-mm.
They'd have a little skit here and there when there'd be like a line for a minute, and then that would be about it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm 50-50 on the show, right? So last year, admittedly, I didn't do well, and I think I didn't do well because, well, I was younger then.
What's up,
Uh,
Weston?
what's up,
Sorry,
Weston?
Weston
Right?
just joined Instagram. Weston's
No,
a
you're good.
good buddy of mine. Sorry
Um,
for all the other people that popped in. If I didn't say you're a good buddy of mine, you're all good buddies of mine. I just haven't been paying attention. Sorry,
everybody's
go on. He said last year you were younger.
yes, last year I was younger, but no, I was also stuffed in the corner, right? And this year I had a much better spot. I was
Yeah.
in front of some celebrities, and there was some traffic in my area, thankfully. Still a weird spot, believe it or not, because it was so open. Like people almost weren't walking there, and if they were,
Yeah.
they weren't really paying attention to anything else was going around. So, whatever. Still a better spot than I was last year, so I can't complain there.
No, at least has some visibility. David, a buddy of mine, was in that same row as you, and
Yeah,
he had the same problem. It's when you have that much space in front of your booth,
yeah.
people just stay away from you if they
Yeah,
don't want
you almost
to. Yeah.
disappear a little bit. Yeah, it's weird.
Yep.
You would think you would almost want to go to because it's the only thing in the area other than whatever else is going on. But
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, so the good points that I kind of wanted to get to was it was very interesting for this show for me because and we talk about this a lot. I don't often sell a lot of originals,
Yeah.
whether it be original comic blanks, original just drawings in general. I sold more of that this show than I usually ever do. So that was like a major plus for me.
Yeah,
Of
definitely
course,
helps.
yeah. I mean, of course, I let people haggle me down, and that's whatever. That's a me problem. But and under any other circumstance, any other circumstance, any other show that I've done throughout the year, I would say I would have done phenomenal.
No,
But because of the expenses that just kind of stacked on top of each other, I didn't do as phenomenal as I wanted to do. Now, will I be returning? I'm thinking yes. Depending on, I emailed the showrunner. I asked him. I said, hey, what do you think that we can do in regards for me and my wife that we could be together and have a little bit take up a little bit more space?
yeah, especially if you got to have the kids there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll see what he says, and maybe I can get a decent enough spot where we don't disappear like we did. Um, but yeah, it's just like the parking was phenomenal. I ended up paying $60 a day to park, um, which was crazy. I mean, I guess I could have parked 4, 5, 6 blocks away and walked 6, 7 blocks and paid a little bit less. But yeah, it was crazy, man.
yeah.
And then
Ben,
like,
real
oh,
quick, Ben, while we're hanging out, Ben, if you could let us know how you did while you were there,
yeah, please do, man.
be
I'd love
curious
to
to see
hear.
how you did.
Didn't get a chance to follow up with you. It was good to meet you too, by the way, buddy.
Yeah, sorry I
Um,
interrupted you.
oh no, you're good. You're good. Chat's more important. Um, so yeah, so like I said, I feel like I did better than I usually do, but because of the expenses, it kind of offset that a little bit. Chrissy, however, that was completely opposite case.
Yeah,
I don't think I've had a single show where Chrissy made as much as I made. Usually she far exceeds me, like,
yeah,
double or triple sometimes.
yeah.
Um, so, but that was, I think, just because of location, and she's so used to having so much space that she didn't really know how to take up less space.
Right.
So that was a challenge for her. But so like I said, next year we're thinking if we can get better spots, we can
Yeah,
figure that out a little bit more.
especially if you can consolidate your efforts there. That would be good. Ben says he did pretty good, only about 150 off of last year. I think that's great.
That's a pretty consistent,
Considering
yeah.
a lot of folks have been hurting.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah, the parking went from like $38 a day last year to 60.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
I,
crazy, man.
I did park a little bit further out the one day, and it was 35 again. But yeah,
Yeah.
there'll be a corner vendor booth next to me. Oh, look at that! You can go back there
Oh,
with Ben.
rock on. That's a
And
little bit closer to the front too.
there you go. While we're paused on this frame, I did want to bring something up that I've recently heard, and I don't know if it's true, but if it is, it's kind of wild about Mr. David Finch here.
Oh, okay.
David Finch, if you're not familiar, is one of the greatest in our time as far as comic art goes. He's worked for the big dogs. He's worked for smaller companies. He does his own thing. Phenomenal artist. Apparently, if you get a commission done by him, he makes you stand there and wait until he's done with it, unless he's going to mail it to you.
Oh,
Somebody told me that. No idea if it's true, but kind of wild if that's true. I don't mind if people watch while I draw, but I'm like, go explore, come back later, you know?
yeah. That's a little weird to me. That almost feels dirty in a way, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta sit and watch.
Well, again, I don't mind if people watch. In fact,
Yeah,
it tends to be it's more other people that just happen to be walking by or shopping that will watch me more than the actual person does.
yeah,
And I think a lot of people want to be surprised. They want to come back later and see it when it's done.
yeah.
Um, I don't know. I don't when I go to Texas Roadhouse, I don't say, "Hey, can I go in the back and just watch them cook that steak the whole time?"
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just want to watch.
That is a little weird.
Yeah, but it'd be even
Yeah,
weirder, I think, if the chef came out and was like, "Hey, man, I'm not cooking the steak unless you come back here and watch me cook it."
that's funny.
Like, okay. um, yeah, Ben, I think I'll be parking there next. I might even try to stay at that Days Inn.
Yeah,
Um,
we're
depending on
gonna
how much it is.
we might just skip doing the U-Haul and do doing a trailer and just do an actual U-Haul next year if we need to. So I don't know. We'll see because yeah, the trailer really kind of screwed us in spots that we could park in.
Yeah.
But funny you mentioned David Finch's. Dude, I stalked him for like, well, I stalked his booth for like a minute because I got there early. And I'm like, oh, I want to meet him so bad. But I'm like, I almost feel really weird walking up to him and just saying like thank you for your work, and you kind of inspired me and taught me a lot, so
Oh, it
thank you
wouldn't
for
be
that.
weird.
I know it is. I know it's so weird, but it's like I you go to someone's booth, I don't know, it's weird. I guess
Well,
I get a little starstruck before I even got to this table, and then I kind of chickened out.
depending on how you phrase it, it might come across weird.
But likely,
Yeah.
knowing me and being so awkward, it probably would. Probably would have came out weird. Yeah, it would probably been like, wait, what?
Here's
You
another.
what?
Yeah. Here's another side note while we're here. I just realized this. I haven't watched this video before, but this gentleman right here,
Mm-hmm.
he bought a commission from my buddy Gus, and he
Oh,
forgot
nice.
to pick it up. And Gus is trying to,
Oh.
and for whatever reason, Gus doesn't have his contact info, and he's trying to find him. Well, I found him. He's on this video at 8 minutes and 30. For what it's worth.
That's funny.
So this gentleman, and I don't know if it's a buddy of his, I don't know if it's his son, a friend, whatever. But they see me usually every year and we talk, and I don't have their contact info. I don't
Mhm.
just randomly get numbers from customers and stuff.
Yeah.
And the ones that I do, I tend to forget who's who.
Yeah.
So anywho, that's a fun side note. Let's see. Thursday and Sunday, 104. That's not bad. Saturday's 168. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I was
This
driving about 15 minutes out every day.
this is for parking or a hotel? I'm not
Hotel.
sure. Oh,
Hotel.
okay. Okay,
So
I was gonna say.
so yeah, and then you'd have parking on top of that.
Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. I mean, I was
No.
paying. I paid 114, and I was staying a half hour out, so that's way better. Yeah. Yikes.
I'm sure it books up fast though. So
Yeah.
So yeah, all in all, Baltimore was a great time. Friday was great. Had slow foot traffic, but people buying a lot of big ticket items. And then I also have a buddy that's getting big on Whatnot that wanted to buy a lot of stuff. So we kind of worked out a deal for him, and he bought
Nice.
a ton of stuff.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
Yeah, so Friday was great, Saturday was solid, and Sunday was good all around too. No real issues, no real hookups. I feel like my shows are getting infinitely more boring. Right? Like there's not like a amazing thing. It was like my sales are doing better because I've kind of got my thing figured out. After you do
Yeah.
30 shows a year for 5 years, you kind of find out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm more or less just kind of like sitting around making money, which is not a bad problem.
Yeah.
It's not very
Yeah.
It's just not very exciting.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I've had a weird issue this year where it's like my sales surprise me. I'm like, wait, I'm doing this. Oh, okay, that's better than I thought I was doing. I felt like I've been very bored all day. Like other than drawing, like nothing's been going on. So
yeah, I feel
problem.
like a year after like within a year after COVID, there was a lot more of like a feverish sales where like tons of people are coming up. They all wanted to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Now people are more window shopping, taking their time, not necessarily wanting to stop and talk.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, a lot of window shoppers for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, Chris. It's just kind of autopilot, just kind of doing your thing. So I think I need to find something to freshen things up for my own sanity, so this doesn't just turn into a job.
There you go.
But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about Baltimore. Hard segue here. I think your kids are too young to be saying this, but
Okay.
got a quick update from the local cool kids. Apparently 6'7".
Oh, I don't even know what this is.
Long article here featuring South Park characters just to say that it's nothing.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Well, that's done.
Cool. All right. It means nothing. All
I
right.
haven't even heard anybody say it, but now I
Yeah.
kind of want to like say it just to irritate somebody. Like whenever
it's like-
kids are up into the booth, be like, "Hey, 6'7", right?"
What's that other thing that was going around? Like something toilet?
Oh, skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet. Yeah.
They reference that in here too.
Do they? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, apparently apparently Skibbity Toilet actually had like a YouTube video that was creepy.
Yeah.
That went
Yeah,
viral.
I've seen that. It's very creepy, and like they actually have merchandise at Walmart you could buy it for it. It's like
I
weird.
saw a Funko Pop this past weekend. Very disturbing.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently 6'7", they don't really know where it came from. And there's a number of different things that they think. So I think I'm going to start irritating kids that come to my booth and don't buy anything. As they walk and be like, hey, 6'7", buddy. And just see what happens. There was that age-old joke, why is a 6 afraid of 7?
There you go. Yeah.
You know,
5,
right?
6. No.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. 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 7, 8, 9. Right.
Yep. So that is my cultural relevance, friends.
There you
and
go.
now that I've established that I am the most culturally relevant individual on this podcast,
Beautiful.
we're going to use that to segue into. I just want to lay down the baseline there. That topic that we were going to get into a couple weeks ago. We're going to touch base on this.
The tropes.
Yes.
The tropes. I was
So
supposed to do
tropes.
homework. I did not do my homework.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh man.
I always thought it was based on that joke, says Ben. You know what? We're just going to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, because 7, 8, 9, man.
6, 7. And when a kid just looks at me, I'm like, because 7, 8, 9. Let's see what happens. See if I can get that to stick.
There you go.
Oh, I was trying to start one. So have you ever been in a situation, James, where you're getting ready to leave your house and trying to find socks, right?
Yeah.
And you look at a sock and you're like, I think it's clean. And you pick it up and without even hesitating, you just huff it. Have you ever done that? Where you don't do like a casual like approach, you know, you just go in all in on it.
No, I've never gone all in because I know how stinky my freaking socks.
You've never just put a sock up, just be
No, man. I'm just
No?
I'll do one of these.
Okay, so you're more casual huffer.
Yeah. I'm a casual huffer.
So my term I was coming up with is he's gone whole huff.
Oh my god.
As in you're going whole huff on it, like all in, like in the deep end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's think we can make that happen. I'm gonna put in the chat.
Okay, whole huff.
Whole huff.
He's gone whole huff.
Remember that, folks. Next time you need something cool to say to the kids.
Whole huff. All right.
Yep. All right.
There you go.
So this
it
was
is,
an
ladies and
article
gentlemen.
that you're welcome. Remember, culturally relevant. Right here.
Yes.
So here's 10 comic book tropes that need to end according to Reddit. Number 1 is fridging. We talked about this briefly.
Fridging? Oh,
fridging.
Yes. Right, putting the dead bodies in the fridge.
The Green Lantern. You think cosmic adventure, roaming around space and the cosmos and Earth with a green ring that gives him insane powers. He probably has a single bedroom apartment somewhere. And in his apartment, he probably has a fridge full of body parts.
Yeah.
Well, that's his girlfriend.
Yep. Do you think that it made that popular? The movie?
I never saw it.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
In the original, well, I shouldn't say maybe it was the second It movie. The guy opens the fridge and there's the heads of all his friends or whatever. It was like a nightmare thing, but I'm wondering if that was like kind of where that started, because like I've actually never read a comic where this has happened. So this to be a trope.
Boy, do I have some news for you. The Green Lantern there, you can see that he's surprised. It's because someone ate the last pinky and didn't put the body. I'm trying to come up with a joke on the spot.
Nice.
But yeah, the idea isn't necessarily that there's a body in the fridge. The idea is that his girlfriend dying is his motivation to go exact justice, revenge, vigilante justice. Fridging, folks in the chat, what do you think? Is this a trope that needs to go? Killing a significant other to send you on your quest, kind of like, what was it? Braveheart did that.
I've never seen Braveheart.
Yeah, they more than tortured and killed his wife. They did other things too.
Okay.
Trying to think of some others off the top of my head where they, I mean, even like Batman losing his parents as a kid. That's technically falls in sort of that, or Frank Castle and his family getting killed. It's that whole idea of like your only motivation is that someone died, and more specifically, female significant other.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I would like to see less of it. I don't think it needs to go.
That's got a crazy idea, James.
Okay, what do you got?
At the risk of getting canceled.
All right, let's do this.
I can't help myself.
Okay. Let's hear
Sometimes I think of things and I can't unthink them.
it. Okay.
And I have to let them loose into the world. What's worse than one wife getting fridged?
2?
Uh-huh. And what's worse than 2 wives getting fridged? Like 3, 4, 6 or 7 of them. What if we had the Mormon Frank Castle? He's out in Utah, and someone kills all of his wives. And he has like a dozen kids between the 6 or 7 wives.
Mm-hmm.
And they've all been kidnapped, and now he's on a mission of revenge to avenge his 6 or 7 wives. I think that story writes itself. Imagine. See, you're all caught up thinking about like,
He's
the one
hub.
significant other. Yeah, whole up on that. You're caught up on like, man, losing your girlfriend or your wife would suck really bad, especially in a fridge. Well, you're overlooking how horrible it must feel. If one is bad, 6 or 7 has got to be infinitely worse.
Yep.
I need a writing staff pronto.
Let's go.
Dude, if I wrote that book, I would probably not be able to do Comic Cons anymore.
I don't know. Well, you know what though? Because like, who would care, right? The Mormons would care, but they don't read comics. They don't believe in that stuff.
They don't?
I don't think so. No.
See, I don't make any claims for the Mormons, unlike some people on this show. I am, if anything, empathizing with what must be the most terrible loss of losing 6 or 7 wives. This is going to be the end of me, I swear.
The last show ever.
Mormon massacre. There's lots of M's in there. The story writes itself. At any rate, you're gonna
the triple M horror. There you go.
No. Sometimes they live in one big house where they have multiple like little apartments in the houses, right? I learned this from watching The Sister Wives. I didn't watch all of it. I watched like a documentary about it.
Sure, Steve.
Yeah.
We believe that.
Hooked on Sister Wives.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can live in different houses, right? But imagine the panel, the 2-page. You think it's like a 2-page spread of like him opening the fridge, like, oh my God, it's my wife. Oh no, flashback. And then he goes and runs to his other wife, and it's her apartment. And he's like, honey, where are you? And he notices that the fridge is open. He's like, oh no, another 2-page spread. It's his wife. And you're like, God, this can't get any worse. He runs over to the other apartment. It's like, Susie, where are you? And he's looking around. He can't find her. He's like, please, God, don't tell me. He opens the Frigidaire. And what is it? Another 2-page spread. It's his dead wife. This goes on 3 or 4 more times. Why is this funny, James?
This is awful.
This is the saddest story.
You're continuing.
He's gonna be so vengeful by the end of it.
You're gonna make me.
I feel like
I'm gonna snot everywhere.
I feel like if our fans at Salt Lake FanX saw this book, it would be #1 seller. See, Chris says it was his biggest show, had tons of Mormons buying succubus art. Don't count those free. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
If they saw, this is a hero for us. He understands what it's like to lose
6 or 7 wives.
6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Hopefully 7 didn't eat 9.
Well, see, that would be... James,
Oh God!
I was like safely in a bad spot, and you just right off the deep end. Yeah,
I am sorry.
yeah. You're offending our local Mormon,
I'm
Chris.
sorry.
I should say Mormon representative. 'Cause Ben, I don't think Ben makes it out to. Ben, do you go to Salt Lake? I don't know if anyone else here goes to Salt Lake. I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble for this stream. Seriously though. So you want to talk unbridled fury? Hell have no fury like a Mormon who is sister wifelet. Dude, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Hey, there you go. There you
This
go.
is
That's not a bad idea. See, you can take it and you can make it that the girl seek vengeance, right? The sister wife
yeah.
vengeance. Boom. There you go.
Yeah. Ben, do you endorse this story? If I can get this done by Salt Lake next year and go set up a booth, do you think this would fly? Anywho, moving on. That's just the first one, folks. First trope, fridging. I think we're for it. We're for it. We just need to step it up a little. The next one.
Sorry.
That was a good one. I don't know how we go uphill from here. I feel like this whole list is down.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. All right, we got temporary loss of powers brought down to normal. I always thought this was kind of lame.
Yeah.
Like you lose your mojo, you lose your powers. Yeah.
Yeah, this one can go. I'm with that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you go through I like the idea of like a bad spell where like you're trying to be the good guy Spider-Man and the city's turned against you. Aunt May's dead. You found her in the fridge. And you're just not feeling your Spidey self. Well, then one punk on the street's like, "Can I get some change?" And you're like, "I don't have any change, bud. Can I get some change?" You're like, "Fine, here's $1." He's like, "You got any more?" And then Spider-Man, it literally be like broken glass panel, right? And it'd be panels of Peter Parker losing his fucking mind and becoming the bad guy for 6 or 7 pages.
Yeah. I don't. Too many writers won't do that because then it turns your hero into a bad guy. It means that he was never corely grounded to begin with. But,
Yeah, but
I agree with that. I think any normal person would probably lose their mind after that.
Yeah. What's a more interesting read? Spider-Man that turns into Frank Castle, the Punisher, for a few days and just murders nonstop, right? Just loses his mind. Is that more interesting? Or like he goes home and he's like, "I'm throwing my Spider-Man suit in the trash. I'm just going to be a journalist."
Yeah, definitely the Punisher one. Yeah, definitely.
Dude, I'm telling you, Spider-Man with Uzis.
Yeah.
Like unstoppable.
Yeah. The Spider-Man armored vest on, with 2 knives. Yeah, a knife and an Uzi.
They'd call him the Red Spider, right? And deck him out like Deadpool. Give him some machine guns, some swords.
Bro, did we just make the next comic?
I've been trying to will this into existence for about a year or two.
Let's do it.
I think somebody actually just recently did a Spider-Man as a Punisher like commission for somebody, and I'm putting it out there. I can't do it.
Let's do it.
We'll put it right up there with the other story I'm going to write about fridges. All right, so this is going to be problematic in this universe. No one stays dead. Star Wars has a problem with this.
Really?
Oh, dude, Star Wars, like everybody comes back to life.
Get out of here.
Yeah, haven't you heard?
No. Who came back to life?
Palpatine. That was the big one. They brought Boba Fett back. I mean, there's tons of them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Boba Fett.
I think Ahsoka actually like died too, and then they brought her back. Or I don't know. I don't really remember.
I don't know. She died in like the cartoon though, or something like? Didn't she?
No,
I don't think it was like 100% canon.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yeah, well, the big one though, I remember as a kid, it was in a newspaper. It was that big of a deal that Superman had died. And as a, I don't know, I think it was in junior high maybe, reading that Superman, the guy who is practically invincible,
Mhm.
was pummeled to a bloody pulp and was
Yeah.
killed by a character by the name of, what was it, Doomsday?
Yeah, Doomsday. Doomsday's badass.
Uh, I actually never read that comic. Does Doomsday die in that comic?
I don't know.
Or,
That I don't know.
he just goes off to
I
wreak
could
more
tell you what
havoc?
happened. I could tell you what happens in the animated movie.
Well, we just discussed Ahsoka dying and a cartoon not mattering. So I don't know
Uh,
if DC cartoons matter either. At any rate, all they did with Superman was they turned him into like a lightning bolt looking character and they brought him back and it was awful. I
mhm.
didn't read it. I was told it was awful.
Yikes.
No. So no one stays dead. Guess what? My universe, you die, you stay dead. Like
Yeah, I
really
don't.
bad.
A lot of my confusion with that comes from there are so many timelines that happen now. So I don't. It's so confusing.
No.
It's
Well,
like, okay,
as
but he's alive in this one, but dead in this one, and okay, I'm so confused.
DC committed to the 52, like there's 52 universes, that's it. Is that the thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
don't know
could not
either.
tell you. Yeah, I could not tell you. Maybe
Yeah.
Ben could chime in. Ben, do you know? You're our insight of knowledge here.
Yes. Fastest fingers when it comes to Google. And type that in real fast. So yeah, the whole like, we can't afford to take a big hit on our team. The problem is like so many of these companies, they don't have like a good next thing in the pipe.
Yeah.
Like no offense, but I didn't have a problem with what's his name? The Falcon becoming the next Captain America as far as like a thing to do. Like
Mhm.
the Falcon's not as popular as Steve Rogers.
Mm-mm.
It's like,
Right.
okay, it's like the gal that just replaced Chester Bennington for Lincoln Park. Like, okay, she's good. It's never gonna be Chester.
Right.
Chester's what put that band on the map.
It's not like a park anymore.
Yeah,
It's
well,
a
I
new
mean,
band.
but it is.
It is, but it's
It's
not.
it's not. It's not gonna get the ticket sales
No.
that old Lincoln Park
No.
did.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they always and then they
Just
always
trying
turn
out
around
there.
and they're blaming it on oh have a good one, Dave. They always blame it on race or sex or whatever. And it's just not what it is, man. It's not the original character.
Yeah.
People loved the original character. You can't just it's just like, oh, here I'll give you just like Witcher 3 season 3.
Never watched it.
So they were. I mean, but I'm sure you heard that Henry Cavill is not in season 3. It is
Yeah,
now.
you
It's
got the boot.
now. Hemsworth. What's his name? Liam.
Yeah.
Who replaced him? And people are like, he's not the same guy.
Right. Yeah, it's not good.
No.
This is not good. I like his answer here, though. And Ben says, all I know is in one Marvel universe, everyone comes back as zombies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was another one. Marvel, they tried doing the What If series on Disney
Yeah.
Plus, and it's
Yeah.
like, what if we took instead of like, what if we had Hulk fighting, whatever? What if we had Spider-Man as the Punisher? Instead of doing something cool that really pushes the limits, they're like, what if we took a character that you barely know anything about and make them the leader of something that you don't care about? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, this sounds like what if I watched something else instead of
Yeah.
this? And I mean,
Yeah.
the animation was good. I mean,
Yeah.
it was entertaining, but
Yeah. I liked the one episode where T'Challa becomes Star-Lord. I thought that was kind of cool, actually.
I hated it.
Did you? You didn't like that one?
I don't really remember it.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of cool to see one more like performance from
Yeah.
Bozeman,
Yeah.
but outside of that novelty, it was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like there's way cooler things you can do with What If. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know. Cover art that has nothing to do with the story. That's like rampant nowadays.
Where is Michael? Come on, Michael, get your butt in here. He talks about this all the time. All the time. This is the one thing he also does not like as well.
Yeah. Well, J. Scott Campbell actually said something in an interview recently that actually made a lot of sense. He said it used to be try to cram all this action onto the cover. You want someone standing at the magazine rack to pick it up and be like, "Holy smokes, I got to see what's going on in this book."
Mm-hmm.
And he said no one stands in front of a magazine rack nearly as much as they do just scrolling on their phone these days.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's a lot of one character, very simple background that contrasts, so it's easy to read.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
So admittedly,
does it look cool? Sweet. Wonderful.
that's all
That's
you
all
need.
we got to get away with. Yep.
Yep. Admittedly, most of the covers that I have done have mostly just been the characters posing. Here they are for this cover. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That being said, I do like the concept of just going back to J. Scott Campbell. Like, he did a lot of stuff for Danger Girls where it was like, you know, they were cosplaying different things or they were in different scenarios, like Austin Powers style stuff. That was just fun. It was different.
Yeah.
It gave you a reason to pick up that cover. But typically cover A had something to do with the story.
Yeah.
Something. But I don't know. So are we keeping it or are we getting rid of it?
We can kind of keep it, I guess. It's kind of one of those things. Like, if you do it, cool. Not, then it's, you know, whatever. People are going to collect the book one way or another, or they won't collect the book one way or another.
So my cover, I'm going to do 7 connecting covers, and they're all different fridges with different amounts of blood coming out of the bottom. 6 or 7 of them.
Jeez.
Dude, I'm telling you, this story, it would sell. It would sell. I think word gets around, people would pick it up. Oh, this falls into the fridging thing. The dead parents. The parents were killed. I don't think there's been any couple that's been murdered more in modern American history than the Waynes.
Yeah, the Wayne family. Yeah. Happens constantly. I don't know of anyone. So outside of the Batman universe, what other parents get killed?
Yeah, because I mean, you kind of hear, you assume that Peter Parker's parents were killed, right?
All right, yeah,
they're not in the picture.
Yes,
and there's different versions of like what they did and all this.
Yeah, I forgot. Right. I forgot about it because I instinctively am like, oh, Uncle Ben and Aunt May are his parents, but they're not.
Yeah, I would have to imagine that there's a handful of X-Men characters that have dead parents.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, Shazam is a foster kid, so maybe his parents are dead.
I think for a lot of writers, it's just easy to be like, and they don't have parents. So they could just wander around aimlessly, dispersing either justice or, you know, revenge as they see fit.
Yeah.
Because, as soon as you have parents in there, it's like, okay, so do they like have Sunday dinner? You know, like, do they live at home? I don't know.
Yeah, they ran into that issue a little bit with Gotham because they were like making like Alfred was like kind of like it was like because he was younger, right? It was like an overbearing father figure kind of thing, and like constantly holding him back from doing what he wanted to do. I mean, he was a kid, right? So good thing he had that. But it does make it less. It does make it less interesting when you got a nagging parent.
Yeah. Did you put your shoes away? You know,
you're tracking mud in the house.
The socks are dirty. I took a huff of them. They've been laying on the floor.
It was a full huff. It was stinky.
Whole huff. Whole
huff. I'm sorry.
Heroes fighting before they this one just annoys me. Because it's like, if you know that they're gonna be like good guys, you know that whatever bickering or fighting, like this is just to fill like 5 minutes with a cool action scene. Sometimes it's cool action.
Yeah, it always bothered me when it's like, oh, Superman already flew off the handle just because Batman was on the scene, so he started beating up on Batman, and Batman had to calm the situation down or whatever. Like, it's just like, really, nobody's asking questions here. No one's saying, "Hey, what are you doing here?" No, we're just going right into fist fights.
I have to do a thing. I can't let you do that. Well, then we fight. Like that's that's every single one of them. And that was when Batman versus Superman came out, or Superman versus whatever it was.
Oh
And they're like,
yeah.
well, technically it doesn't say versus. Technically it's a V because it's Superman 5 or Batman 5 or whatever. Whatever that whole thing was. At any rate, I think it's boring. I think unless you really want these superheroes to like fight to the death, like Civil War. It was a cool montage seeing them fight, but you're like the whole time you're like, they're gonna be friends. The only
Yeah.
like big thing that came out of Civil War was Rhodey. Rhodey got shot down and he got like paralyzed.
Yeah.
But he wasn't really paralyzed because they made him legs.
Yes. Yes.
So
Only really being important because of the Secret Wars with the Skrulls or
yeah,
the whatever that what was that series called?
Secret Invasion.
Oh yes, thank you, Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then Bucky, his backstory, he kills Iron Man's parents. Right, we got another set of dead parents on our hands,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have heroes fighting
Right.
over it because Tony Stark finds out that Bucky killed his parents when he was under the hypnosis or whatever.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been pretty fucking badass? Pardon my French. If Iron Man just killed Bucky right there, just done. Whoa, like, can you just do that? Is that murder? Is that like, what do we do about this? No, they just team up and they fight aliens. I feel like that Sunday dinner is going to be a little awkward.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
So are we keeping this or are we getting rid of it?
Getting rid of it. It's annoying.
I think in general, we need to get rid of it. If we're going to keep
Yeah.
it, there needs to be consequences, like real ones.
Mm-hmm.
Not just like, oh, well, now we're on the same page because we have aliens to fight. It's always
like if Batman and Superman fight, Batman better be getting a broken leg or something.
Yeah, like now he can't go fight the big bad stuff because he's paralyzed from the neck down.
Right.
You know? Try fixing that with robots. Long lost relatives. This is interesting. Is anybody else tired of the long lost family sibling trope?
Yeah. Well, it's annoying in more than one way too, because then it's always like it's either it actually is a long lost relative, and then like, oh, we got to establish this connection, and like think of Harry Potter. I mean, his parents died, and then he had a long lost relative. So we have two tropes in Harry Potter, and it's just like or if it's not, and then you're like, oh wait, maybe this guy's he's suspect. Oh, he's actually a bad guy. Oh,
yeah. Well,
he's been tricking you.
It always boils down to the same thing at the end. It's like the trope then turns into family is thicker than blood. Who's your real family? Is it the other Guardians of the Galaxy or is it your long lost father?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying. I don't know. Maybe if they changed it into like the long lost relative doesn't actually add anything to the story. He's just like, man, I'm hard up for cash. I found out about you. You're a billionaire, Tony Stark. Do you mind if I move in? And now he's just a background character, Maybe he sweeps a little. Maybe he leaves his socks laying around. I don't know. We won't go down that rabbit hole again. Only if he is replaced with the Bucky's beaver. Dude, if they could somehow bring mascots connected universe together.
That'd be hilarious.
Dude, I hesitated bringing it onto the show. We might have to do this one night, but there's actually a cinematic universe featuring the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs bird, Sonny.
Oh yeah, okay.
With a wild conspiracy. It's like a 40-minute video, and you better believe I watched the whole thing. But if you thought passenger pigeons were wild,
oh no,
cuckoo birds.
Cocoa Puffs, okay.
Cuckoo birds are nuts, dude.
Yeah.
No joke. Like they're very interesting creatures. The thing that I learned that stuck with me the most out of the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs bird, Sonny, is that real cuckoo. I didn't know this. Real cuckoo birds will swoop into a nest that's not occupied at the time, that already has eggs in it, and they'll lay their egg in the nest.
Okay.
And then fly off. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
You know what happens next then?
Yes, the cuckoo bird hatches and then pushes the other birds out of the nest, so that it's the only bird left. Yeah.
fucking wild.
Yeah. It is
Uh,
nuts. Yeah.
some
Uh-huh.
would say it's a little cuckoo.
Yeah.
Very wild, very wild. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm your long lost relative, Sonny the cuckoo bird, just hanging out. Let's get these other birds out here. I don't know why he's from the Bronx. Anyways, needlessly drawn out mysteries. I don't know about this. The worst conclusion of these types of mysteries can take is when the big reveal leaves me asking, who's that? It's not hard to see why, though one would think writers would know better than to resolve a mystery with an empty revelation. I don't know. Most mystery things, they lose me anyways.
Yeah.
I just kind of trust that the detectives know what they're doing, you know? Either that or it's too easy, like Scooby Doo, where it's like
Yeah.
there's only two people that have been introduced that aren't the crew that we see every week. So it's
Yes.
either the coal miner or the banker trying to collect him on him.
Yes.
It's one of the two.
It's never the obviously cranky person. It's always
No.
somebody else. It's
Yeah. It's very limited budget, so the cast is pretty slim.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
slim.
mean, I guess that makes sense, but that's just bad writing, in my opinion,
Yeah.
right? Like that's not really a trope when you're just a
Yeah.
bad writer.
Yes, let's rephrase the needlessly drawn out mysteries to bad writing.
Yeah, get rid of bad
Yeah,
writing, because if
right.
you're writing up a mystery, you introduce all the characters and you hint towards who it's going to be. That is how the mystery works. And then you unravel the mystery using clues that you have found throughout the way to point to a subject, so to give them their motive.
Yeah, and then bring it all together with a satisfying twist at the end, right? That's the whole
Right.
thing.
Right.
I was talking to a mystery writer at a convention recently. I'm like, do you ever worry that like you're gonna write this book, you're gonna spend months working on this book, and everyone that reads this will be like, where the hell did this come from? Like this doesn't make any sense at all.
Right.
That they're just not gonna catch on to the clues. And they admitted, yeah, there's lots of fears about writing a mystery book. Is it too easy? Is it too difficult? Does a twist even make sense? So that's what everybody wants. They want that twist at the end.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we stick to the easy stuff. Fridges. Return to the status quo. Yeah, we've already talked about this. Everything just kind of resets back to where it was.
Yeah.
No matter what happens. Yeah, sometimes it makes sense, but I think we can get rid of that for the most part.
No, that's another bad writing. Bro.
Yeah.
That's
So
bad writing.
you know you're only on for 6 books and you got to
Yeah.
hand it off to somebody else, so you
Right.
can't do too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's what bothers me about the never-ending universes. It just feels like you've had all these experiences in your life, and yet you haven't changed at all.
no.
Is this because of something, or is this because of bad writing? I mean, characters do have to evolve at some point. Like you can't.
Well,
it just makes for a boring character otherwise.
I feel like Marvel's kind of run into that with doing all the Disney Plus stuff and trying to tie it into the movies. It's like we want you to write a story, but it can't be too crazy because people still need to go watch the movie, and you can't do anything too crazy that would upset the next movie.
Yeah. They gotta chill with the universe thing. They gotta just make movies, make series, and then if you can hint at something bigger, great. Don't. Yeah.
I think we need to do away with this connected universe thing. Like,
maybe.
It really is problematic. I think Marvel had a really good, what was it, almost 20-year run between Iron Man all the way to Endgame.
Yeah.
And to expect every other major franchise to be able to pull that off, it's like, just make trilogies, make some really good things, make some one-off things, and don't expect an actor to be like, from the time I'm 20 to the time I'm retiring, I am going to play the Beast on X-Men.
Well, that's what James Gunn came out and said about the DC universe. Was like how do you solve this trope or this issue of either actors retiring out of the role or whatever, and he's just like, easy, I just cast somebody else.
Yeah, just put them into AI and have that be automated, and just have little robot people running around.
Yeah.
Yep. I chastised someone today.
Uh-oh.
It was
about AI?
it was a big name in indie comics, and he was just posting tons of AI animations. I'm like, dude, I'm like, just post your real stuff, man. Like,
Yeah.
using this stuff for promo and then talking about possibly doing animations. I'm like, just
Yikes.
post what you're actually doing.
Doesn't end with it. Doesn't have the last name starting with a T, does it?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Different person. Got you.
No, it's not. I have no idea who you're talking about. You know what? Oh wait, no, I do. Never mind. No, I did not.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. What do you hear, Michael?
Yeah. What do you hear?
Is it snicked? Snicked. That was a really bad snicked. Anyways,
I like the ping ping.
Yeah. Seasonal crossovers and events. I think these are great for everybody.
Yeah. Why not?
They've got no impact. He says they've got no impact because ultimately everything just resets.
Yeah, but I mean, it's that they're not meant to be like part of the storyline. They're meant to be something fun, a little bit of fandom. Let's come up with some cool, interesting concepts, and then be done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think so. Have some fun. Get everybody to have these what ifs. What if the Hulk fought Superman? Have some fun with it. Get the comic shop some wins. Get us some wins. Everybody wins. Who loses? This loser on Reddit. That's who that wrote this.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they deleted their account because they knew they were wrong. They knew they were wrong. They're like, I have to leave. I messed up. My whole digital footprint has been compromised.
Oh my goodness.
Or it was a Russian bot. One of the two.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Trying to ruin American entertainment.
Yeah. So I think we've got a good list of tropes that we're keeping. We're bringing back. We're definitely doing Spider-Man with guns. And he might be Mormon. Mormon Spider-Man.
Oh my God. All right. We're tying the two together now. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Well, glad we got that under control, Michael.
Yes, I'm glad you hear things. Yes. You hear
glad we got that dialed in.
Maybe that's not a good thing. We might need to get that checked out, Mike.
You had also sent me something leading up to this. We'll talk about this for a little bit, and then we'll see where we stand on time.
Sure.
We had comic tropes, not tropes. Comic homage is. I was trying to find a good these guys. Was this Ice Collectibles?
Down the top 10 covers to something.
It's way too loud.
I'm Walt. And I'm Chris.
We're not going to play the whole video, guys, but comic homages.
Yeah.
Did something happen recently that this became a huge topic?
I don't know. Everybody's doing one, so there's a lot of there's a lot of people now. Suddenly, it's like, oh well, it's if you're homaging something, you are just ripping the artist off. That's all you're doing. You might as well be an AI artist. And then so it's a weird argument now. I'm not sure, but if you don't change something or credit the original artist, then you're no better than an art thief.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you think about it, certain characters, there's only so many ways you can draw Batman lurking around on a gargoyle statue in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
So is that going to be technically an homage? No, that's just what the character does. I'm going to sneeze.
God bless you. God bless you.
But there's some covers that stand out more than the others. Kind of like this one. What's grittier than being crucified? Well, being crucified on a giant W. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's different. Like you're doing something different with the homage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the big thing is if you're doing something different, you're putting your twist on it versus just one for one.
Yeah.
Was it Spider-Man? Is it Spider-Man 300 that gets copied all the time?
Oh yeah, constantly.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see if we can find some more here. Oh, that's fun. Dolphin and Barbie. Who would have thought? Let's see, the Green Lantern, Santa with.
Yes, I've seen this. This is funny.
Yeah, so I mean, those are fun, but I think the concern a lot of people are having now, especially in the indie scene, is that folks are taking the more obvious ones like Amazing Fantasy, where you've got the classic Spider-Man, and they're putting their character swinging like that, doing whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's time I think it's time for a lot of folks to ditch the homage. Like, come up with something new, even if it's just your character posing because you can't think of anything else to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like the homage thing is played out.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board with that. I mean, I don't mind pulling ideas out of something, and that's kind of we all do that,
Yeah.
whether we're doing it consciously or subconsciously. Honest to God, but yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like if I don't want to draw the same pose somebody else did, um, I mean, unless I'm gonna do something completely different with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like draw it in a different angle, or change the camera view, or change the leg a little bit, or something. You know what I mean? Something I'm gonna like a little bit better,
Yeah.
versus what the original artist did. Because yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just not as fun for me.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, but
Yeah. I think that familiarity is they're hoping it'll help with sales.
yeah,
But I think as far as Mike's saying here, just cite the original in the credit, put down a corner like after so and so and call it a day. But I think in the indie scene especially, like we got to come up with our own stuff. There's some other covers in here. Let's see, we got X-Men.
yeah.
First issue.
I can't remember the big to do that was going around. I can't remember who the artist or what the actual cover was, because it was like a week or two ago. And I hadn't even like known about it until it was like already over and people had deleted their posts. But there was like a big to do about it on Facebook. But it kind of calmed down since then. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I know like Bill McKay put out a statement recently in regards to the indie scene. And he's like, everywhere I turn, every indie creator is doing an homage cover or like a direct lift. Like,
Yeah.
is there no creativity left in the indie scene? And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's kind of how it is. But yeah, here's your 300 being redone over and over and over and over and over again. I think the only one that I know that gets redone as much is the seeing if I could find it here. This is the Hulk versus Wolverine one. Where he's got the reflection in the claws.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not on here.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So I'll admit I actually kind of homaged that. Kind of
Yeah.
homaged that on my Joker piece. But I did Joker, but I had Joker, he was wielding a gun, and then you could see Batman in the reflection. So
Yeah.
like I picked the reflection idea out of it and then made my own piece.
Yeah.
So I like that concept, but
Did you add any hairy knees?
I did not. Sorry, Michael. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna miss.
One of these days, man. I'm just gonna Mike. I owe Mike a sketch card. I'm changing your commission request to just a hairy knee. Okay.
There is one artist. I'm gonna forget who made this. I believe it was Alpha Dogs was the indie comic, but they had a really iconic looking. Oh God, with the feet, always with the feet.
There you go.
But he had this really cool cover with one of his main characters holding a bat over his shoulder, but the way that he had silhouetted everything looked awesome. And when I was walking through I wish I would have taken a picture. When I was walking through Baltimore this past weekend, there was another indie creator with damn near the same cover. And I don't know if maybe he's homaging it from something else and they're both homaging the same thing.
Yeah.
But I think that's part of I don't know, the difficulty, especially in our world. It's like, if you're not citing the credit for where you got the idea, then it starts to look like you're stealing.
Yeah, right.
It kind of feels like stealing.
Right. Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, I understand the appeal, right? Because they're instantly recognizable cover. If you're a collector and you have Spider-Man 300 and Hulk, 181, then you're gonna instantly recognize that homage to that. And you'll stop and you'll look at it. And it could mean more sales for you. I'll admit that. It probably might, Some people will be like, wow, that's a really cool idea that you did that you just redrew the same characters. Or or if you changed it in some way. Oh, I like the way you changed it. But like,
right.
it's the fact that it's recognizable makes it
No.
an easier eye grab for people.
No. Yep, it's familiar, and any level of nostalgia sells
Yeah.
at the end of the day. So
Yep.
I don't know. I think what we need to do, we need a good one to do our Spider-Man murdering spree. What if we did like this Green Lantern one with the rings, right? And behind him is the fridge, and he's no, this is too dark. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Oh God.
So yeah, what else do we got? Oh, I've got a wild left turn. See how many people I lose on this
What are
one.
we playing? We playing NASCAR now?
No, not that wild. We're gonna go and we'll get to the left.
Another left turn.
So I've got my Kickstarter is starting Friday. Got everything taken care of. Actually, today. Turns out after you do a few Kickstarters, it doesn't take them like a week to approve all your stuff. It's pretty much
nice.
same day.
Nice.
So let's see here. I'm not gonna play a ton of stuff on here because I know not everyone's into pin up stuff, and I'm not trying to chase people away unless you guys want to watch it. If you want to watch it, put one in the chat and I'll play it. There's nothing over the top. There's no nudity. But we've got the books coming out. I'm doing some connecting covers. And I'm doing something kind of wild for stretch goals, James.
Oh,
I
what
don't
do you
know.
got?
I don't know how many people do this. I'm thinking about changing this up too. I'm thinking about, okay, so if we hit 10 I've never hit 10,000. But if we hit 10,000, I'm going to throw in a truly exclusive not sketch cover, a comic cover into your purchase. And if we hit 12,000, you get she's not actually naked. I just feel like it's probably too much skin for Kickstarter.
Gotcha.
You get the other book to go with it for free. 100% for free.
Wow.
I will take the hit. That is my thank
Wow.
you for getting there.
Wow.
So yeah, that is I'm toying with the idea instead of making it 10,000 or 12,000 that if you spend over a certain amount, like you get the book for free. But that's the only way you're going to get it.
That's cool.
Debating on that one. Debating.
Yeah, dude.
So
now where's the option for an artist to do their own cover?
Not on this one.
Oh, what the heck, dude?
No. I actually was debating on doing like the metal. I feel like I have too much like going on with this Kickstarter anyways.
I've seen Kickstarters with more.
Yeah, I'm talking more for me.
I got you. Yeah.
Because there's really like minimum runs you have to do of covers to be able to get the cost where you need it to be.
Yep,
and I'm already like I have too much. But yeah, that is more or less the plan. But yeah, this is some teaser pages. So guys, head on over to this. Let's see if I can drop this in the old chat here. Oh,
Chris says you've got another one coming. Damn, dude, I need to hurry up. I'm still working on that one that ended in August. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Oh, you got a few more orders in for that than I did mine. So plus you're doing all that leather work, so you got your work cut out for you, dude.
That's cool, man.
I literally can get all my stuff in about 3 weeks and have it all shipped in about a week.
Nice.
So yeah. I'm excited about this one, man. So this picks up right where issue 2 leaves off. If you guys haven't been reading Slaughter Dolls, it is about these two girls that are serial killers that are trying to clean up their lives. James, have you heard about this? Trying to clean up their lives. I feel like maybe they've gone too far.
Wow.
They haven't put anybody in a fridge as far as I know.
Oh, man.
But they decide, you know what? We're going to pump the brakes. We're going to do something a little less illegal. Instead of killing people, we're going to be professional thieves instead.
Oh, okay.
Well, they get tasked with stealing a ancient artifact of immense power. And it goes sideways. It turns out they're terrible at stealing things. And turns out they really need to steal it because the rent is due. So issue 2 is them going back and trying to steal it again. Some things don't go quite as well, and one of our heroes, Spooky Von Cat, gets captured, and it is up to Butcher Bunny to go save her.
Nice.
So Butcher Bunny dons a new disguise. I don't want to show it too much because I don't know. People have actually gotten booted from YouTube for showing any amount of skin.
Oh, really?
There was somebody that they literally just showed somebody in a bikini, and they're like, adult content, nudity.
Yeah.
And booted them.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm very excited about this one. The way that this one ends, I did my own little homage, James. Very, very inspired by Dark Knight Rises, Frank Miller, where he has the classic 9 panels.
Okay.
Where it's just like things breaking down from bad to worse.
Yeah.
And it's kind of what the book ends on. And it's like, just thinking about it, it sets up the next story even better. So
Nice.
next year I'm going to be launching another book, if not 2 books in the Slaughter Dolls universe. We will see.
Hell yeah, bro.
What I have time for, but this is the big one right now. My goal is to have this shipped hopefully by the end of the year, and give plenty of time for all the books next year.
Nice.
But so yeah, I am debating though. This hasn't been posted yet. This isn't live. This will go live Friday morning, guys. I'm not giving out any pastrami sandwiches. Yeah, feel free to fire away, Chris. I'm kind of wrapping up here, but I'm thinking about, instead of doing this $10,000 mark and this $12,000 mark, just being like, hey, if you spend over $200, you get this cover. If you spend over $300, you get this book. And that way you're not counting on other people to like, let's lift the bar together. It's like, I pay this much, I get this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea. Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I have until Friday morning to figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't really want to have to do that from the hotel room. So really, I have tonight to figure it out. So if you guys in the chat have any thoughts one way or the other, would you rather it be a personal goal or a, call it team goal? So personal goal is you spend a certain amount, you get the free things. Team goal is if everybody hits the number together, everybody gets it. Now that I say it out loud, it seems like it should just be you, you know?
Yeah, I think that's not an awful idea.
James, if you spent $300 on a Kickstarter, wouldn't you want a little something extra?
Yeah. Yeah. Even anything at all.
I think that's what I need to do then. I think I need to rewire this thing. So
yes.
all my books.
I have donated a pretty chunk of money to a Kickstarter before and received absolutely nothing.
I'm still waiting on certain Kickstarters to send me stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you hinting at me here? Is that what you're doing?
There's actually another one that I don't think I ever received the book. I should probably actually. Here's the problem. I have a stack of comic books that I've literally just opened them up out of the Gemini mailers and have just put in a stack and not thought anything. I haven't even like read them. It's like, oh, that's cool. That came in. I think I'm still waiting on one other. And at any rate, let's see if we can help out Chris here. He says, all my books I've used uncoated paper, which I love. The new one, which is a graphic novel as opposed to a journal style. Anything about going, no, don't do satin.
Yeah.
I want the uncoated for the book size. The uncoated is going to cost an extra $1,600 for a print run of $500. Isn't that weird that uncoated costs more than coated?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Torn as uncoated has that great feel.
Dude, however, I will admit, after printing my own Afghans, I can understand.
Afghans?
Ashcans.
I said Afghans. Like you get blankets
printing
made?
my own Afghans, yes. Afghans, yeah.
James is making pro blankets.
It is easier to print on a finished coated paper than an uncoated paper.
Yeah.
Because the coated paper oftentimes is slicker, believe it or not, for the printer and causes problems. So
I guess that
that
makes
is
sense.
probably why it's more expensive.
Oh, I don't think I have the new one around me to show, but I'm actually doing all uncoated moving forward for that reason. I used to think that the satin looked better because I had a gloss book at one point. I was thinking glossy looks shiny. People like shiny, except it's hard to read. Satin is easier to read, but uncoated it feels better. It looks better. I've made a decision after I just got Dark Side in that all my books moving forward are going to be uncoated.
Yeah, there you go.
Michael has unfinished businesses. Guys, all of this is interesting, but are you guys going back to my book of homages? If you mean Hairy Knees, Mike, the answer is yes. That's going to be at the end of the show where we transfer over to a certain website that has a pay-per-view option.
Hairy Knees, pay-per-view.com.
You know, sometimes when we say hairy knees, it sounds like hairy niece, which could be confusing for some people.
Okay. Yes.
I feel I need to uncode it as I love it so much for my other books. I just need y'all to boot me off the cliff. Tell me not to worry about the price. I mean, ultimately, you know, we've talked about it, Chris. It's like there's going to be a percentage of people that actually read it. You're going to have a percentage of people that leaf through it. And a percentage of people that literally never open it.
Yeah.
And ultimately, this is like the worst advice to give everyone, but like ultimately it really doesn't matter. It really just boils down to like what you're going to personally be happy with. I'm going to assume that boom is for me on the it doesn't really matter. Boom. Yeah. Cost increases because it's case bound and two on it. Yeah, if it were me, now that I've seen the difference, I would want it to be uncoated for the percentage of folks that do actually look and want the quality. Oh, buddy, you don't have to have me. I've already got a chapeau. We're good to go. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, that percentage that cares is it's going to matter, and you might, God forbid, get a couple comments and say, "Hey, next time, don't use a satin finish, use it uncoated." And
yeah, you'll probably get more people that will either say nothing because of the better quality versus the people who will probably speak up and complain versus the lower quality, right? So like, I mean, but ultimately, right, it's depends on you, your budget, and whatever else, you know, what you've hit as far as that, right? So
now down the road, if you get around to doing a second print run, then fucking do whatever you want, save the money, you know. I hate to be the guy that says it doesn't matter, but it's like knowing how many people I've talked to that say that they don't, myself included, that doesn't open up half the comics that I get. Now, obviously, you've got a more premium product. You're doing something thicker, especially if people are buying with the like the leather bound and stuff. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it just boils down to what you want.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So yeah, there goes that money. Just it's that little emoji of the cash with the wings on it, just flying away. Yeah, just crying as you make it rain, crying tears and making it rain. Oh, maybe I could play a little bit of the video.
Go for it.
We're back in the shadows of Sunset City, right where we left off. Spooky Von Cat has learned that the ancient relic, the Emerald Dragon, that her and her friend were tasked with stealing is being used for nefarious reasons. Butcher Bunny is against all odds.
Yeah, we're not going to show anymore.
Okay, booty. We'll end on booty shot.
I just have this feeling that I'm going to know from YouTube saying our AI bots detected nudity. Yeah. So head on over. I believe, did I paste this in the chat? I think
you did.
I did.
Yeah, you put the link.
Yeah. And I'll be obnoxious with it leading up to Friday when it goes live. But guys, slide on over there. Check that out. Please give it a share. I would love to get this thing up over 10,000 would be fantastic. And the fact that I've got more people following me now that want to get the first 2 books, hopefully that helps bump the sales.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yep, and then I'll be packing stuff all winter long. No problem, Chris. We got you covered with my expert advice. I don't know how much of an expert I am. All right. What other orders of business do we have, James? I feel like we've covered a lot tonight.
We have indeed covered a lot. Yes.
Yes.
Oh
man, I got all kinds of stuff that we still haven't touched, but it's only 8:35.
Yeah,
Let's just take a
half hour.
Let's look at this for a little bit here. Are you a Monster guy or a Red Bull guy or a coffee guy?
I am a honestly coffee monster / Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Yeah, Rockstar.
Forgot about Rockstar.
Yeah.
NOS. There you go.
There you go.
I'm typically a Monster guy. See you, Chris.
Later, Chris.
But Red Bull, I think they do it better when it comes to stuff like this.
Yes. Their marketing is on fleek.
Look at this thing.
That's crazy.
Just the thought of building that ramp for like one thing, you know, and then you can't just leave it up.
This first
Yeah.
one is 55,
You know.
60, 65, and then 70. From here, the view is kind of weird.
Kinda weird.
Go down. It's higher than any other ramp in the world.
So, oh no. See, one day I'll get YouTube Premium. One day when I'm just
One
raking in
day.
cash.
Yeah. Hit that like button, guys.
Yeah.
Hit that like button. We'll rake in we can afford YouTube Premium someday.
Yeah. One day. I just hate paying for it for
Yeah.
streaming services.
Right?
YouTube kind of makes sense because I take that on the road.
The speed's gonna be
But-
way
Yeah.
higher. Training, impact.
Dude, I can't believe those wheels would not fall off that skateboard.
Just melt.
Yeah.
Be like leaving it like a melty stream of wheel.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know where these comments come from. My jam.
I hope
like
hope you're very healthy, like with all that antibacterial that you're eating.
There's been a big push for like fermented snacks and stuff.
Yes, they're good for your gut health.
Is that the story?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch this guy. I haven't watched this
Yeah.
yet. Let's watch this man.
Fermented beans are popular in Japan, I think.
Ugh.
No, maybe not Japan. Where is that? I don't know. Somewhere overseas.
Okay,
Oh
so
my-
this is like halfway up,
Oh,
and he can't walk again.
I
And
think he was too low with his legs. So it seems the G-force, fast changing G-force, that's the reason why he fell.
yeah. That's way too much.
yeah, that's something to think about. All that force going down through your legs as you approach the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe you should be doing this on a bike. You know,
Yeah.
Not something
Even then, I think you would bend the wheel.
something.
That's such a steep, like, just a steep, you know.
Yeah. Well, I also
rock.
want to be sitting on a glorified metal pole directed directly.
Oh God.
Uh,
It's like Final
I'm really
Destination
struggling
level
in the
stuff right
64
there, my
minute.
friend.
So high
Yeah.
speed.
Here we go. Got another take.
Yeah.
Down
Same
again.
thing.
To go.
Man. Okay, so we got a few people watching this man commit a. Ugh.
Yes,
This is like
Ben-
nightmare fuel.
Ben is right. You see how he like literally falls for like a good minute?
I am not sure how
So
high
that
I'll be
was-
able to go.
I had a summer camp that I helped at way back in the day, back in high school, and they had
Yeah.
a zip line out in the woods. Like number one, I don't think like OSHA or anybody would come out and be like, "Let's check out your zip line situation."
Yes.
But that was the thing is you'd be, I think it was like 80 feet up in the air, something like that, 70 feet.
Mhm.
I could be completely wrong on that. At any rate, when you drop down, you have like 2 seconds of free fall before the zip line gets tight and you go down.
Yeah. That's
And I don't have a problem with heights. Like I can climb climbing up the whole course to get up there, no problem. It's that whole idea that you're going to be falling and you're hoping to God that these cables do their job.
Right.
Yeah. This, however, it seems like a whole nother level of bad. Let's go up a little bit higher. Things like that are why I avoid water park drop slides. Well, in the water park, you've got the added embarrassment is that your shorts rip off. You know, you're just at a family water park with your.
Oh, okay. He's going all the way now. Okay. This is the highest he's going to go on this, or what?
I mean, I would think that you go all the way up to the very top, right? Or is that too high?
Yeah, I think that's too high. I don't
So
know.
he's at the last conceivable limit that he could be at before this man is dead. Like, this is it. The scientists stepped in, they did the math, and they're like, if you go above this, you die. Yeah.
Water park drop slides. That's fast. He was going fast.
I need a side view showing the actual angle that he's going down.
I want to know who spent the money to build this ramp.
Yeah, like I said, you can't leave it set up.
Yeah.
You're gonna get every idiot. Yeah, you're gonna get every idiot kid with a GoPro and a skateboard going out there.
Yeah, not gonna be good. It just seems like a giant waste of money for 10 minutes of entertainment.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe Red Bull is a money laundering operation for the mafia. Like, this is their write-offs. This is their like tax shelter.
Yeah.
This is their nonprofit segment that's where they shovel all their money to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I like Monster better, because then I at least get a free Monster and I go to shows sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, the drunk frat boys trying to climb it. Yeah. Yeah, I would get hurt climbing it, not going down it. Like, look how high I can get up. And then you slide and how'd you lose a tooth? Funny story.
I slid down the giant slide.
Busted my chin. I will say Red Bull in general has the more entertaining. There's one weekend I was hanging out with my brother, and we were just watching the soapbox runs. Those are absolutely insane. This is great quality content. If you're looking to kill a couple hours on an afternoon, throw these on, you're good to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally, Red Bull tastes like battery acid. Not that I know what battery acid tastes like. Monster, far superior in flavor. The cans are better. They actually have texture to them. I am known to drop things, so a little extra texture on that can is fantastic. Yeah, I think that just about covers it, James. There were a couple other things I pulled up, but we can save that for another time. We're gonna move to question of the week, so I can finish getting ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
Take some drugs that are legal, and try to get myself. I already feel better than when we started this episode.
That's good.
I don't know. It's because I'm like active and sitting upright and talking. I don't know.
Yeah, not napping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that con crud, man, it'll get you.
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, like, I didn't nap at all today. I've been putting together canvases, so I've been working. I've been busy.
Yeah.
So this question is, what do you crave today? What do you crave today? I'm gonna save the lame excuses like sleep, and good drugs. I'm gonna leave that aside. I've been craving lately, James.
What's that?
And I have been feeding this crave is Klondike bars. Holy smokes.
Okay.
Local grocery store. This is about a month and a half ago. They marked them down to $2.59 on sale for a 6-pack. Now, granted, a lot of people will complain that the Klondike bars have gotten smaller, quality's not as good as it used to be, but for
Mhm.
$2.59, I can smash those things no problem, right?
Yeah.
Well, now they're back to full price, $4.59. They have me hooked. They have me
How they
hooked.
get you? How they get you?
The cookies and cream Klondike bar is a work of art. You got the Oreo bits in there. You got the crispy chocolate outer shell. Nice velvety ice cream on the inside.
Well, I like the Reese's ones. Those are good.
The best that I've ever had from them, because Reese is a good solid Klondike. The best I've ever had, they had a salted caramel pretzel.
Ooh.
That was phenomenal. That was years ago.
Ooh.
Years ago.
Yeah.
But alas, now it's like normal Heath bar chocolate Reese's. Oh, did I say crunch? They have like a crunch one. It's kind of like a
Yeah.
Nestle crunch, but it's
The
not.
crunch one is good. Yeah. I like the crunch one. Yeah.
I haven't had a crunch one in a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how we were talking about the short ribs earlier. The
A bidet. A
Mike wants a
bidet,
bidet.
like the thing, the toilet thing.
Needs
Okay.
to get clean, man.
Okay.
Needs to
Wasn't
get
sure if I was
clean.
misunderstanding that, like as a different term. But
I
all
think you
right.
were spot on with your first notion.
Eating beef ribs while you're taking a dump. That's cool.
I mean, you didn't say that. It just needs to be getting hosed down.
Oh, okay. Got you. That's disgusting.
This is the quality content you tune in for, folks. James,
I,
what are you craving lately?
dude, you know what I've been thinking about for a minute is when I was a kid, my mom used to take me to like the places that make like homemade dessert snacks and stuff. Where I can't a pastry place, and they used to have this thing called the Neapolitan. It was like they would have it. I don't remember where we used to get it, but it was like this big, and it had like crunchy layers on it, and it had icing on top. And,
Yeah,
and
Pop-Tarts?
there's like custard in it.
Not a Pop-Tart.
No, not a Pop-Tart. No, it was like this tall. I kid you not, it was this tall, and it would have flaky layers across it, and then it would have like a layer of custard, a flaky layer, and then like icing, and then a flaky layer, and then custard, and then on top it would be
layers.
yeah. It was dude, it was so good, man. I used to mow those things down. Of course, I was 13 and 180 pounds at the time.
Yeah.
So I can mow down anything. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name because there was a one of the locations, like back when I was corporate America, there was one location we'd have meetings at that they always went to a bakery that had those. I forget what they call them, but you'd have to play it cool at the end because like, hey guys, we got extra if anyone wants to take some home, and you're like, those are great, but I really should. You had to do that game. I really shouldn't. And then they give them over to some of the guys that worked in the facility. And
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I would eat those on the way home.
Yeah,
I'd have like 3 in my cup holder just ready to go.
Yeah. See, my work, we used to do if it was your birthday, you would bring in your own donuts. Everybody always brought in Paula's. It was like a tradition thing. Oh man, it was nice to have Paula's donuts that frequently. Wasn't good for my waistline, but they were good, man. They were good. Paula's donuts, if you don't know, because you're not from the area, they're like donuts. They're like this big.
Oh yeah.
And they're filled to the brim with stuff inside. They're phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
So filling. Like you cannot eat more than one unless you were me and you're a fatty. But
there was a local place way back in the day. My dad used to be the guy that for like church or for like, work meetings, he would be the guy that bought the donuts.
Yeah.
Which meant that he got to bring home the leftovers.
Oh.
And again, when I was like 12, 13, 14, God, I could just sit there and eat the same thing. They were massive. And just no shame. I'd eat one and I'd be like, I could probably eat a second one. I could probably get type 2 diabetes later in life. Why not?
Yeah.
Me right now can handle it. This is a problem for future Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
So You did send me one more feel good story, but I feel good already. I'm
All
gonna
right,
save
good.
that feel good story for when
Good.
we need it. When
All
I
right. Right.
haven't ended the show on an absolute downer. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Please hit that like button before you roll out. James, you got anything coming up you want to plug before we roll?
No, not right now. Just finishing up some projects, but I am planning another push of content coming soon. So keep an eye out on the socials.
Awesome. Guys, Friday, Slaughter Dolls 3 comes out. Please give it a follow. Pick it up. I might make that thing the option where if you buy a certain amount of things, you get the books. Otherwise, we'll see you at Cincinnati Comic Expo. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, James, for being here. We'll see you. Peace.
Peace.